The following are the steps to be able to go into Teams, activate your classroom, and start using reading progress. So to start, when you are in Teams, make sure that you click here on the left in Teams and select your class. I'm going to be using this class demo technology. Once you're there, you're going to go into assignments. Click on assignments, and you want to click on create right here at the bottom. You will see this little pop-up and you will select reading progress under learning accelerators. Once you're here, you're going to see the option to import Word or PDF. To follow up with uploading the passages from the curriculum, you're going to click on Word or PDF, and you're going to upload from this device. Now the next step is to go into the curriculum. Make sure that before you do this, you can start downloading the stuff and all your items and download it from the curriculum website. So you can select whichever grade level you're in and select first semester, second semester, and continue with that. So let's click on this one for 4th grade. Once you're here, you go here and you click on the week that we're at. I'm going to click this one for October 6. You're going to have to go look for your reading materials, and you click in this area over here. You will see that you'll find in the small group resources all the materials that you need. So there are different levels. You have the developing, the on level, and the advanced. To start with your students all along, you can just start with the on level and you click on it. I will select download or open with and preview. Once you're here, the best thing to do instead of uploading the PDF is to paste it into a Word document. So you will select everything on the passage. Now make sure that you don't select any of the numbers, you don't select anything above or anything below. Just everything that is highlighted is exactly what the students are going to be reading. So I'm going to press copy. Now, because of this, I'm going to open a new Word document and show you how to do it real quick. So in here, I'm going to put it to the left, and I'm going to bring over the Word document that I'm going to be working with. So like I told you, I copied everything here. I'm just going to paste it, and you see that only the things that were highlighted are pasted. Now that we're here, I'm going to save this into my downloads. It's easier for me to find it. So I'm going to put it as save as, and I'm going to put the title of Briquettes for Cooking. You can put also the title that we have in here that was Unit 2, Week 2, and then the title. Now, you could add on level if you want to do the 3 different ones, but for right now, I'm just going to save it like this. Since I saved it, I'm going to go back to my Teams, and like I said, you're going to click on Import Word or PDF, Upload from your device. As you can see, I will select my download area, and the last one that I grabbed, I find the U2W2 Briquettes for Cooking. So I'm going to open the file. You see here everything, and this is exactly what the system is going to ask the students to read verbatim. Now it's not going to ask to read the title, but we want to keep the title like that. If you do need to eat anything, let's say that by mistake the numbers came up, you can go and click edit. Let me do it one more time. You click on edit, and then you can start deleting numbers or anything that came up that is not something that the students needs to read. For Spanish, I've seen sometimes that it grabs Spanish from a different country. Make sure that you select Spanish Mexico, so the accent that the AI is going to be listening to will be the accent from Mexico. So now that we're here, you can select a reading level. If you don't know it, don't worry, this is not necessary. Genre is not either, but you can feel free to do it. For number of attempts, we're going to put 1 attempt and the limit for 1 minute. This is going to be making for the students a default that every day they're going to be able to read it only once, and they're only going to have a minute to read it and submit it. The pronunciation sensitivity, leave it as default. You can opt in for the cutoff limits and add reading coach. Reading coach, what it's going to do is going to allow the students to practice the 5 most challenging words that they had when they were reading. So they're going to be able to have it speak aloud.
Atmosphere. They're
going to be able to have it separated into syllables, or they could get a picture to be able to get any ideas or any more supports on knowing how to pronounce this word and understanding its meaning. Require the video so you can see how the students are speaking and moving their mouth. You're going to click next. And very important is now that when do you want to assign it? The assignment type is right here on the top, where you're going to also put the title in here. Now, we did title it U2 Week 2 Briquettes for Cooking. And one thing that will be, it will be important to probably add in here that it will be Monday. It will be the reading for Monday, or you can put the date that will be maybe 10/6/25, just so you know that this is a first assignment, and then you're going to be duplicating. You're going to be duplicating it for the other days of the week. So let's say here we're going to be assigning it for the due date is going to be Monday, August 6th at night. It doesn't matter the time, just so it doesn't allow the students, and it will tell them that, it will tell you as a teacher if they were submitting it or not. When you do here in this area, what allows you to select all current students. You can also select all current or future students, or you can select individual students. The group of students feature is not available on learning accelerators, but if you're going to be starting to select students that are below, at, and above level, and you're going to be doing different passages, you can click on individual students, and then you will select the students that you want for this passage. For this purpose, I'm just going to be able and put all current students. I'm going to click it right there. You can add points if you want. You don't have to. And this is pretty much it. Now, one of the most important things is that you click assign. That means it was going to be assigned right now. So I'm going to assign it right now, but let's say for the next one, which will be like the one, this is the one that I just assigned, we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to click on the 3 dots and click on duplicate. We're going to select on the class again and duplicate the assignment. Well, let's say this is going to be for Tuesday. Remember, the other one was for Monday, the 6th. So I want to make this due on Tuesday, the 7th. So I'm going to change just the name in here on the 7th. You can also add instructions to your students. You can add the following that will say that in the passage, in the document that the department is going to be sharing with you, you can just put read the passage, practice with reading coach, target the words, understand the passage, and keep it there for the students to read before they start. Now, since this is Tuesday, we don't want to assign it now. We want to make sure that we schedule it in the future for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th of reading time. So since this is due October 7th, you can also assign it on October 7th in the morning, or you can assign it on October 6th at 11:59. So I'm going to assign it at 11:59 on October 6th. The reasoning between this is that if we assign them all together, your students are going to be able to see them. And when you see this scheduled, that means that it's scheduled in the future. It's not going to be in your student's side, and they're not going to be able to read all 2, 3, 5 passages that are the same at the same time, the same day. This way we're able to see the progression on how they're doing with their fluency. To track the progress of your students, you can go into Insights in here, or within your Teams classroom, go to Insights, and you're going to be able to see how your students are doing with the reading. Now, I don't have any data in here, but it will tell you here how many are missing, but you can click on the reading, and once you have data in here, you're going to be able to see overall class, student individual growth, depending on the same passage. There's a lot of data that you will be able to get. You can also go specifically to a student, and when you click on the 3 dots, it will allow you, when you click on reading, but since I don't have anything, let me see if I just go to assignments. you're able to export that information or that data into Excel. So you're able to see everything that the students created, and you're able to provide that data for Fluency that is being asked for you by the district. Your district coordinators will be providing you this one sheet that will tell you the step-by-steps on how to do it. How to activate the Google Classroom, how to do the setting up of the reading progress assignment, and also how to duplicate the assignments, how to track the weekly progresses, and lastly, suggested week flow in here at the bottom. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day.